morning, good morning, good morning. Sorry, Juicy. I got you, sexy. Sorry. I took wrenches. Can you guys hear me? I took wrenches the other day and you weren't here, sister. I'm sorry. Yeah, I had to take people's, I clear them all out. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Do you ever have a song in the morning where you're like, I did some things yesterday, prayed about some things last night, woke up a different woman. I mean, Tracy, what does it feel like to be in your 50s? Is it changed dramatically? Because something's telling me, like, remember, like, when you were 20 and things were like, and you were like, wow, I don't know. I just woke up feeling like I feel that 20 thing coming, where it's like, do it. Who's gonna do you? Who's gonna stop you? Why would you care? If you're gonna do something, do something. Good morning, Pure Mentality. You know, Pure, I want to tell you, I admire you. I appreciate you, but I admire you. A lot of people leave me alone because of those wrenches, right? And I don't care. Like I said, if you get cleansed out and you come back and you get your wrench right back, there's really not an issue, right? I feel like an issue comes in with the wrench when people like are valuing it more than themselves. Because for instance, like if Tracy gave out all the wrenches to everybody and then our wrenches was gone, if I could like, I would get on the panel. I'd be like, what's going on, Bo? Like, what happened, Bo? Like, and she'd be like, oh no, everything's okay. Da, 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 da. And we'd be, so I feel like some people don't understand, like a conversation's okay. Janet has a lot of enemies. Like I had. I'm not Empress Janet anymore. I've changed my name to Storm. People like Storm, I like Storm, and Storm's going to be doing different content. Storm doesn't have a boyfriend. Storm doesn't have a man. Storm is an entertainer, right? So, like, when you're watching Holly Berry and, Denzel Washington, you're not thinking about his wife. You're not like, oh my God, he's cheating on his wife because he's in the movie. Like, come on. And I feel like a lot of times, like, so I'm learning not to troll. So I was a villain, like so to speak. I was the bad guy, right? And I carried that for a lot of years. I've been here 6 years, right? And so like when people said that I was the bad guy, I just took it. I didn't take it at first, right? But then I took it. And then like people said they liked me, then they didn't like me. And then it was like cult like. It just feels so cult like. Like you don't like someone, then you're all of a sudden their bestie. And that's what happened, Pure Mentality. It's like, I don't know you, but she was like, you wouldn't be my bestie, get rid of it. And it wasn't even that. It was literally Ness said that she needed a second chance. That's what she said. She said, your shows are good, whatever, give her a second chance. In my mind, I'm giving second chances. My company's second chances. My business's second chances in real time. I'll give the girl another business chance. But then she's like, get rid of this person. Oh my God. So like, you're asking me personal stuff when we already went through that with the N to the E to the, And I'm like, no, we're not doing that because respectfully, that chapter is over and Empress Janet was with Rob, right? Storm's not with Rob, okay? So I'm like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing this and we're not doing that. So when you tell me to do something, but you ain't doing something, that's crazy. And that's where my mind starts to think. It's like, you want someone to be loyal to you, but you don't know loyalty. You don't understand loyalty. You're not doing it at all. And then you're asking me for personal information. I'm not going down that road again. There's no reason to give it to you. I'm not doing any of that. And I have no reason to talk about you. I have no reason to wake up in the morning and think about anybody but like the Most High, me, my man. But then, like today, I woke up a different woman. Like I really did because I saw this pure mentality. Like she literally begged for you to come back over there so that she can now say that you were not doing what she said you were doing. So she put a jacket on you and said that you were doxing her job. You got her fired from her job. It's like everything that really happened to me, she wants it to happen to her. She was like literally talking, and well, she was talking to Empress about like as if Rob was with her and nobody else. Nobody else. Like absolutely. Oh my God, Red, I got you. I got you. Good morning. Good morning, sex. Good morning, Dolly. Yeah, she was like talking to me like he was not with me first. Like you did not like seriously in her mind, she's up there thinking like she can talk to me like we and him didn't have a relationship. She said, oh my God, she said her 3 months was hell. She was with that man 3 months. I was with him 3 years. There wasn't no hell. Like, I will never say that. I will never say that. No. To be honest, like, I enjoyed him. And Tracy knows that she enjoyed him. So we know what he really is. We know who he really is. And I want the best for him. I want him to be happy. I want him to prosper. And I want him to find love the way he wants it, right? And I don't wish anything harsh on anyone. So let's be clear. I don't wake up negative talking about people. I don't sit on panels. I don't chase hoes. I don't like change my voice to like all that. No, I don't have to. It's just almost like, and again, when I woke up this morning, became a different woman. I'm learning to know when to say less, right? Because some things don't need to be addressed. Some things don't need to be brought up. I feel hurt and pain like everyone else, but I don't need to address any of that, so to speak, like out here. This is a fun app. It's really fun with you guys. And, you know, like Tracy, I really had fun with you. Even when me and you and Rob, you know, were on your panel, we were having fun. Those were good times, right? And so I'm not going to never not give that to you or say that I didn't learn something from you or taking with me moving forward. I respect you being here. I appreciate you. And yeah, I appreciate you too, Pure Mentality, because you could have walked away from me and said, wow, you know, like, what are you doing, Janet? But you said, you know, I'm not here for the wrench. I'm here for the entertainment. You're a funny entertainer. Um, Lord Duke's a funny person. He's a real man. He's a real man. It's very honored to be with him in the metaverse. Very strong. Very strong. Very courageous. Very admirable. Very funny though. Very sexy though. Should I throw that sexy in there? Oh my God. Ladies, Duke is fine as hell. Y'all better stop. I think like whenever I was with Rob and people were like, you know, he's like a beast, Janet. And it was like, it's Beauty and the Beast. I kept saying, I was like, it's Beauty and the Beast. Good morning, Shay. Good morning, Tanya. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Let me get you in a dress too, Boo. Let me get you dressed up. Um, Tanya has served Wonderland for a long time, and she's very supportive. So I appreciate that. But yeah, ladies, let's talk about it for a second on this good old Hump Day Wednesday. My God, isn't awesome good evening? Okay. So let me tell you guys something. Visual is everything, right? And so, like, when men look at us when we're naked, they'll be like, you look, your body, and this, and they'll start saying things about us, right? And you don't look at yourself like that, right? So you're kind of like, we already know our titty sag, okay? Everyone's titty sag. You got a little perky. Don't get me twisted, but they're sagging somewhere. So there's something hanging, okay? There's a belly piece hanging. There's a titty underneath your armpit hanging, ladies. You might have an extra booty down there. I don't know. Your coochie lips. I don't know, ladies. But like when we're walking around with lots of confidence because we're like, we look at this every day. That's how we roll. But like when you're walking with your man, and you're walking into the room, are you doing certain things that are like, you're getting so excited to be like, oh my God, this is the moment where he's going to be looking, right? Well, I got that moment with a gentleman, a very nice gentleman named the Lord. I accidentally, ladies, like I was moving the overlay, and he had two cameras up, and his one camera was in the back, and it was glorious. And then the other camera was for you guys, and the other camera was just sitting there. It wasn't like, he was doing anything wrong. But so it was sculptured, ladies. Do you remember? You know how those Caucasians be having those sculptured people with their, like, body just there? Well, this was an African American sculpture, ladies. Like my mouth dropped open at first, ladies. I'm 48 years old, right? And I've seen a lot of things in my lifetime. But like when I saw the side view, I was, yeah, my mouth dropped open. It made me curious. And then it made me feel like I was young again. And then I was being nosy, y'all, because like I'm one of them type of women. Let's say I was walking through a field and I just happened to go past your window and you were in there humping. I'm the woman that would like look up and be like, I think it's an exhibitionist, but I don't have a problem with it. I'm very open with it. I think everyone should be, but because sin and lust and all the seven deadly sins are all on us, we can't understand what, our sexualities was supposed to be, that sex is like an art and you should be paying attention. That's why people watch pornos, so that you can be the best you can be when you're up there doing your movie. Hello. You should be recording yourself. That way you guys can look back on it and practice. Anyway, when I saw it, I was like, oh my God. Tracy, you can literally go back to the movie. I will show you the. Okay. All right, that was too much. Say less. See? We're gonna reel that back in because it was just, you know what? It was a breath of fresh air. It's like seeing a nasty purse in the store, and you know you want that bad boy so bad. Nobody else got that bad boy, and then you got coupons for that bad boy, and then let's find out you can go online and register real quick to get another discount. If you can pull your credit to get another discount, like, do you know how gold that purse is? No, because you've never been down that rabbit hole. See, people made certain people look a certain way out here. Okay? They'll say certain things and then certain things start to happen. But I can't unsee what I saw. I can't unfeel what I feel. See, people want to tell you, like, I know this person. I know how this person moves. I don't ever want to be the teacher when I'm learning. I want to show my teacher that I've learned something. I'm not a teacher for a man. I have good morning, Rich Roland. I have gentlemen children. I have male children, 3 of them. I couldn't teach them how to be a man. I taught them ways and guiding them. It was a lot of guiding. It was never, I could teach my daughter how to be a lady. And so when I had a conversation with my daughter about the metaverse and she decided what we were going to do, what was best for us, I went with what she said because I raised her right. The same way she did immaculate things for me yesterday, and I was so happy. And the grandbaby's coming again, guys. That's why I'm up. I'm up early about the grandbaby. I wish I could share that. So I've always wanted to be a blogger. Like I thought about it the other day when we had our town meeting about the things that we're doing. We're doing bigger and better things. I don't need to speak when the Lord's speaking, for the fact that the Lord will speak for us. And I like that. I also like that and the Lord is Duke, by the way. Yeah, shout out to the Lord of the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Yeah, that is a wonderful feeling as well, because it makes you wake up with a sound mind. And you can say, hey, what am I going to do better today that I didn't do yesterday? Like, I made it. I made it, y'all. I'm going to be walking around in my Juicy Couture robe today, being grandma. And yeah. And again, Lord Duke is a very good teacher. Very handsome man. Very strong. Strong leader. I would, I wouldn't, I don't, Father didn't put us up first for a reason. We're crybabies. And we're transformers. We're natty transformers. We'll transform, like, for real. A woman will get so mad at a man, we'll be like, you won't. Oh, wow, it's 7 people, 7 likes. There go the 7 again. Yeah, but women, they'll transform on each other. And they'll be like, one day they like each other, next day they don't like each other, next day they got 4 of each other coming after each other. And I get it. I am not the bad guy anymore, I've learned. That's the new woman I woke up to be. I'm Storm. I'm okay with me. I'm okay if people are talking about me. I'm okay. If I'm not your cup of tea, I'm okay. I'm okay if you think, bad about me. I'm okay. I'm okay. I want to bring some fun things to the big town. I want to learn in the big town. I want to apply the things that I learn in the big town. I want the Lord Duke to be proud of me. I want him to see actions, because his words are silent. So I appreciate that journey, because so I could have came out here, guys, and been like, oh, I love to rant. I guess that's something it's called fussing. My mother used to do it all the time. My mother used to fuss, I guess. And she'd be like, what we're not going to do, and then this is what you're going to do, and then I just have to do it. And that was okay. And so I'd come and fuss, you guys, because I would think, like, I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to do. I'm going to be silent more. I'm going to be more aware. I am more forgiving. I'm not going to be tolerable to the behavior, though. So I can forgive you, but I don't need to sit with you anymore, right? Good morning, Big Zimmy 777. It was 7 likes and 7 people, Zimmy. That's funny. And then you came in 777. So, Lord Duke taught me so much in so little time. I was told that I've done more in the time that I've been there than anybody else. But I've done this whole time. Nobody saw me for who I was. And that's a song. Like that's my song to Father. I call God Father. I don't really like the word God. It's like calling somebody Miss Thang. Hey, Miss Thang. I don't know. I call him Father, who art in heaven, right? But there's a song that says that Father sees us for who we really are and not for who they say we are. And so when you start talking different, moving different, people get upset with that. And I know I really said goodbye to the people that I cared about. Did I say good morning, Ritual? And I hope you have a great day. I love your picture, by the way. But like Rich Roland, may I ask you, just as a fan or a supporter, or even a big town supporter, if that's what you are, Shay, if you're a big town supporter, can I get this from you too? Can I always get your guys' truth? If Storm is doing too much and she's storming up a little, could we like use hashtag say less? I feel like sometimes you have to ask your friends for help. And I'd like to do that today. I'd like to ask the fans and the supporters, right? Because you guys are that. So you're friends. And if you're part of the big town, and again, we're not asking for people to be part of it because you want to be angry with others or no, we want you to bring your big ideas and your big voice and your big love for humanity. Or if you know how to do the YouTube, bring that big energy to help others and bring your big willingness to help. That's one thing I love that. And like people love that about me in real time because my willingness to help is real. And so I would ask if you could do that and just, yeah, thank you. Pure, thank you. You as well. Yes, yes. And because, again, it's two men and then a woman. Shay's a woman, right? So I'm asking a woman that if she sees that, I could ask Tracy that too. I know Tracy be busy, but I could ask that. She's a friend and a supporter. And she could say, like, Janet, say less. Yeah. And then I know, and then I don't. And I'm good for being redirected because that is the way you grow as a human. You can't not take it. But if pure mentality is a man, which he is, then he's saying, I'm protecting you. I'm providing information that you remember the Lord. And the Lord is good. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Those words mean something, but they double mean something around here. So I get it. Thank you. Thank you, Big Zimmy. I know you'll say that too, but sometimes you got to ask people that are like with you because, like, I'm not calling people trolls anymore. I'm not calling you a troll, pure mentality. I'm not. I'm not calling Ritual and a troll. He's a supporter of all communities. He's a supporter. Uh, I want to say, because spectator just sits in the bleachers and does nothing. And I don't keep. That's still a person. You're still a person, right? But like people want to give their opinion, like set it off. She woke up this morning and wrote me a paragraph. I erased it. Nope, I'm not doing it. If you're not going to give, don't do. I will let you say what you want, set it off. But you can't just keep ignoring me then. You can't like slide into the room, kick me in my head, and then be like, I'll be back tomorrow. No, you got to come tell me why you kicked me in my head. I will survive your kick in the head. But I'm not going to keep putting up with you. Like, I don't have to. I don't block people. I don't block. I don't care. I'm learning to care, okay? And that's the Lord Duke Pharaoh is teaching Storm to say less. Teach, teach, teach me to apply. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. I just, again, working on self to understand people that want to be nasty. They're not coming for me now. They never really were, though. Proverbs. Oh, yeah, put some numbers on that. What time is it? Put Proverbs, put some numbers on that, Zimmy. Put that on my community wall, Zimmy. So, yeah. I don't go places where I'm not wanted. I don't go places where, people are angry. I'm a member at Bourne's, but if the Lord Duke Pharaoh says to get rid of it, then I'll get rid of it. Rich Roland, you're laughing at me. Well, I'd rather that than to talk about me, because I'm not important. Hey, Walty. Good, good morning. Let me get you on an armor. And the blue is to drop your drop your link to your channel. I don't mind if you promote in my chat. I've always done that. I've never told anyone to ask. So if that's okay, like again, if you have a wrench, please drop your channel. Drop Lord Duke's channel, please. All of his channels, Big Zimmy 777. You're a board member, right? So yeah, we're gonna focus on those things. Wait a minute. All right. So, as news felt the need to come over and promote about Rich Roland and going to No Cut, I think Rich Roland, you go everywhere, right? I think you're a very good supporter everywhere. So, I think a character of a person shows a lot. I know it's very early. I'm 3 hours ahead of people. So, actions is what the Lord Duke said. So, when we talk about the Lord, we're going to say the Lord, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. But we're Lord Duke, we're going to say Lord Duke. We're doing Lord Duke. Yeah, because Lord Duke is a very patient person. I appreciate him being patient with me. I appreciate the appreciation of the appreciate. Wow, that's a lot of a apple. I'm gonna go get me some apple juice today. I want to take the grandbaby to the zoo, but the grandbaby's only 3 months, guys. Is that a bit much? That is, say less. We cannot take the grandbaby to the zoo at 3 months right now, but I'd love to go to the zoo. Oh, I love 10. Thank you for the 10 likes, guys. 7 people. 7 people. That's all I need. Good morning. Good morning, sisterhood. Good morning, blessings. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to talk to you in real time. I'm going to make a conversation, but please drop your channel links. If you don't know how to do that, go to your channel, go to the bottom of your phones. You'll see your picture. Click on your picture. Once you click on your picture, you'll see your channel. Up in the right-hand corner, there's 3 dots. Click on those 3 dots, and then it says to share. And then it'll say copy link. then hit the copy link and then come back into my chat. Click into my chat first so you can see your cursor. It's the blinking, line, and then put your channel link in. And then that way the 7 people that are here or anybody that keeps coming through can definitely, But good morning, Waldy. Hope you have a wonderful day. And thank you, Rich Roland. Yeah, you are in the YouTube streets. That's why I said you are. I want to know what you want to be called. Like, do you guys want to be called spectators, channel supporters? Because again, people can go anywhere they want. Lord Duke has said that there's no control of a person. A person will want to do, they will want to change. They will want it for themselves. No one is making Janet do anything. But Rich Roland, were you there last night when he made me speechless? I will tell you in 48 years, even my first husband, God rest his soul, he served our country. I love that man. Couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. I swear to goodness, Rich Roland, I was with that man 15 years of my life, 22 to be exact. And yeah, I'd walk away with a smart mouth. Oh, I remember those days. I remember those days. Oh, my husband didn't play, honey. I had to take care of his children, the house, his mama, his grandma, his aunties, and them. They used to talk bad right there in the kitchen about me. I'd be right there just minding my good business. I've always been biracial, right? I've always been biracial. So, yeah, I remember those days. My husband, God rest his soul, and I mean that, he would talk to me in a way that it hurt. It hurt. It just hurt. It was just like, what? Who are you talking to, right? I didn't get talked to like that last night. Not at all. I didn't. It was different. It was so different, Rich. I didn't get angry. I didn't even have my mic on mute. I just totally understood in that moment. Understanding. Father said that he is the father of understanding. The other one is the father of chaos. There is no rest for the wicked because they will go everywhere to make sure that they look believable. Thank you for the Cash App. I really appreciate that. God bless you. And I mean that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Wow, thank you. That's very nice. 10 likes, 10 people. Thank you. Helen James, please stay right there. Please stay right there. Please stay right there. Hola, oi, oi. Please stay right there. All wrenches had to be taken. Americans are flawed. Breaker 19 on the line. You are blue on a dime. Like on a dime. On a drop of a dime. I love you, Helen. From the moon and back, I love you. Climbing my mountain, guys. One step at a time. I have to go. I love you guys. How long has it been? 35 minutes. I only wanted to do 30. So, again, I don't take YouTube seriously. Please don't take YouTube seriously. Please don't be out here getting affected by any of this stuff, guys. Please have understanding today. Take care of yourself and each other. I always love you guys to the moon and back. Thank you for redirection. Thank you for Lord Duke Pharaoh. Thank you for the friendship. And I'll close the portal, guys, saying that I'll be back to have fun. And shout out to everybody that showed love. Shout out to the 12 likes, the 13 likes. Shout out to the consistency of 7 people sitting with me. Thank you for everybody that came back and was able to get their blueness. I know, it doesn't matter to some people, but it matters to me for you to network with. So I ask that you don't time people out. Just use it to network. Use it to attach yourself to my channel. It puts me through the algorithm as well. I appreciate you guys for supporting me. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. I will keep my head up and do better. And like I said, the people that I've asked, if you see a friend in need and help, It's when we know better, we do better, right? So thank you, right? Hashtag say less, right? For storm. That way the storm isn't about being loud and being negative this time, guys. It's about walking in grace and hope and love and never taking the P out of hope. Okay? Bye.